Well, good morning to you. And it's hot. Oh, lovely, innit? Summer's here now. Children are going back to school. Still, we can't do nothing about it. We just got to see what goes on. I think it's going to be nice for the next week or 10 days. But there we are. Evenings are pulling in, but I hope everybody's all right. I've got one thing to say is I've been on my iPad today and it seems like everything has changed. I haven't got a clue where anybody's birthday is. So if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. And if you want me to do a birthday for you on a Monday or a Thursday for near enough, just email me or, just contact me anyhow. So I am very sorry about that. There's nothing I've done. I can assure you it's whatever they do on the thing. But we had a fantastic day on Saturday at Padstow for the Gorseth. 29 new birds. Wonderful, wonderful. What a wonderful day. Lovely, lovely set in Prideaux House. It's worth going to go and see. That's what I can say. Nice crowd there. Lovely. So there we are. We've all enjoyed ourselves. So now, look, I'm going to do a Johnny Barber here today. This is a night afloat in a fishing boat. One summer, I had a day to my leisure, and not knowing what to do about, I thought I'd take a trip to sea for my pleasure. So I went around land to go out. The day was dry and fairly fine, and at last we were under way, all and down about shooting time, 9 miles southwest of Newlyn Quay. When outward bound I took a view of all the passing ships and fast bedminnim shore. As I says to myself, says I, this isn't so bad at all. You ought to have took a trip or two before. Well, after all and down at close of day, I light up my pipe to have a puff. But before the nets had been all shot away, I was feeling as though I've had enough. After riding a while to gear, my stomach began to feel a bit queer. So the engineer comes after me and says, "Do you think you could eat a piece of toasted bread?" Well, says I, as a fact of the matter, Dick, I'm beginning to feel a little bit sick. So if you wouldn't mind going down below and bringing up a toasted maw, I'd try to shove 'em down. With that I rose and staggered for'ard and had my toast at brown and all brown and hot, but I was feeling that sick and horrid I couldn't clunk past my throat. Just then I heard Boy Dicker's voice. "Come on, leggo the rail. You get below, it's warmer there, and I'll bring down the pail. Then if you're sick and sort of feel, then you should want to spew. You'll be prepared and know exactly where it to do." So down I went, and like a ling there on the lockers lay, past caring whether I should live or see the break of day, then longing for the solid earth and comforts left behind. I called me every sort of clown that I could bring to mind. As though that wasn't bad enough, a voice from up above told me to watch the donkey pump and give the wheel a shove. Whenever then the pump would stop, the wheel would cease to click, and every time the donkey failed, so often I was sick. The nets at last were all aboard, the fishing had been poor, and so they turned the engines on and headed in for shore. They held a compound over Crouse, when one and all agreed to bring the season to a close and sail for home at speed. I never fully realized the blessed balm of sleep until that weary night afloat upon the rolling deep. The longships they were rounded, as upon our course we kept. We passed them Brisons, Dip, Port Pendine, and all the while I slept. We dropped our anchor in the roads as gently came the dawn to shed abroad its friendly light and bring new life to John. Then under way for water in, more up and shove ashore, and glad was I to feel the land beneath my feet once more. Now, ladies, friends who think your husbands lead a pleasant life, you better fare just as you are if you're a fisher's wife. You may be fed up mending nets, and picklings may be slight, but at least be thankful for a very warm bed at night. Thanks very much. Have a nice day.